In most of day in the life vlogs, people show what they eat, how their day is organized, but they never actually share with you what other tasks they are working on, what work do they actually do. I will in this video. Let's go. So I wake up, do my hair and skin routine, then I do some yoga stretching. I've been doing 15-minute sessions almost every morning for the last few months, and so far I rarely skip this workout. I used to do more yoga before, but sometimes when you have a tight schedule, you tend to give up on sport. So I decided to start with 15 minutes, create a habit, and then gradually extend my yoga sessions up to whatever time I want. And if one day I'm so busy and tempted to skip this workout, I'll remind myself that I can do only 15 minutes, which is almost nothing in the scope of 24 hours. But this 15 minutes will make me feel better. My bonsai has died, but I'm still hoping that it will recover. So if you have any techniques, let me know. I'm just like what I'm doing, I try to keep it humid. I'm a coffee addict, but beyond coffee's caffeine kick, I've grown to appreciate coffee as a beloved habit and a source of rich flavor. I don't like the fact that I can't start my day without a cup of coffee, so I recently started to cut down on my coffee consumption, savoring each cup all the more in the process. When I work from home, I don't need to take transport, so I have more time to enjoy my breakfast, spend time with myself, listen to good music, think, plan my day, and slowly start to work. Before our first meeting with the team, I usually catch up on what I did yesterday. If I finished the task the evening before, I double check what I did and create a pull request, or it's an ongoing task, I just continue working on that. Then we have a stand-up or daily meeting. It's a short 15 minutes meeting with your team where you share what you did yesterday, what you're planning to do today, maybe some struggles, thoughts, or just the info you want to share quickly with everyone. I can start for myself. Actually, I have some finalizings on this PR and I'm gonna open it today. And the plan for today, as I told now today's daily, is to finish the task I've been working on for a while, to finish the code review I started yesterday, and the third thing, we're gonna have a short catch-up call with my colleague to define another task for me. And normally I don't have any meetings, so it means that I have more things done. So I hope that all of the plan that I set up to myself, I will complete it. And yeah, so let's go start coding. The sun. Oh my god, my windows. I should I should clean them. It's a disaster. Sorry guys, but this is like the true vlog. I'm so happy with the sun. Even though it was another reason why I stayed at home, because the weather forecast showed me that it's gonna be raining all day. And here's the sun. Because I'm filming this vlog, I think. The task that I'm working on today is actually a feature request from the data team in our company. They want us to add a new query param to some requests that are sent to the server in certain scenarios. I'll show you a little bit how it works, taking a YouTube website as an example. So let's go to the YouTube website. and do some things, and I'll search for sort of a request which I know has a lot of query params. So this one, it's a request to some Google servers, Google Video, and they have a big list of query params. Imagine I have to create a new one which defines, I don't know, how much time did I watch a certain video, and it will be sent, it will be written here, watch time equals, I don't know, the time in milliseconds probably. Yeah, so that's all in all what I had to do. It was another scenario in a very different product, let's say, but I hope it gave you an idea what was the task about. I just called the sun with the sunglasses, but it seems like it doesn't work because it's raining. When you work in front of the computer, it's sometimes easy to be distracted by notifications, or sometimes I'm tempted to take my phone and start scrolling social media. To avoid that, I put the phone in another room or in my backpack, and also use Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro is a time management method that uses a timer to break work into intervals, typically 25 minutes in length, separated by short breaks. I adjusted it up to 15 minutes work with 10 minutes break, because it takes some time to get the flow state and be fully concentrated. I also do longer breaks, like making some coffee or tea in the afternoon or playing the piano. I'm a matcha fan as well, and recently I've discovered matcha from Palais d'été. It's not an ad. I'll be happy to hear your recommendations because this one is too expensive. The small pack of 20 grams I showed you cost 40 euros, but it's really good. It's way better than the cheap one they have. And I mix it with the oat milk from Oatly. It's unsweetened, unlike most of the other brands of alternative milk. Well, the task itself wasn't that difficult, and I finished writing the functionality quite fast, but things got complicated when I started writing tests. Yeah, if you don't know, a mammoth test which has to be done by the quality engineer when a new feature is implemented and goes into production. Before that, the software engineers themselves, they have to write tests like unit tests, end-to-end tests, integration tests, to maintain the test coverage of the project. It is very important. If you want me to share more about this life cycle, please let me know in the comment. It deserves a proper video. There is even an approach which is called test-driven development, where actually you start writing the code by the tests. So the fact that I touched multiple scenarios kind of ruined the structure of the end-to-end tests that we have. And so I had to think about how actually redesign them a little bit so that it still keeps to be scalable, readable, and easy to develop for other developers wherever they want to add new functionality or change the behavior or something, whatever. So I multiple times I just deleted everything, started all over again, and this process kept being repeated, which actually sucked me, but at the end I made it. So now I created the PR pull request.